Joining us now is Szilagyi, co-founder and CEO of Toggle AI. Toggle has a partnership with Microsoft to train AI in finance, and it's also in talks to bring this technology to some of the top banks on Wall Street. Jan, it's great to have you here. Now, you work with Microsoft. You also, maybe through this partnership, break it down for me, work with OpenAI as well. So if that's the case, I just want to get your reaction to all of the drama we have seen over the past week.
Yeah, so first, thank you for having me. We work, amongst others, we work with GPT foundational models, and so that is definitely something that everything that's been happening with OpenAI is very relevant to us. In terms of the drama, just what we've seen this past week, I think we see it in the conversations with prospective clients, and those range from the likes of UBS and Fidelity and so on. There's a lot of uncertainty in this space, and I think that pertains also to those who are developing these models. So I understand that when a letter like this comes out, there is obviously concern, okay, have we gone too far? Are we going and moving too fast and so on? So our perspective has been wait for the evidence to be out, and then move slowly, experiment, trial by error, and so on.
I mean, this has been sort of how this entire, at least in the media, how this entire back and forth at OpenAI has been framed as ethics versus profits. When you start hearing reports about AGI, artificial general intelligence, and maybe the fact that we're on the cusp of it sooner than folks had potentially realized, at least outside of the tech community, does this change your approach or just add more certainty to your approach in the sense of it's uncertain, have to move with care?
Yes, so move with care, absolutely, particularly because we work with financial institutions. There's, in addition to the ethics consideration, also a regulatory consideration. So, for example, when your client is, for example, Fidelity or a large investment bank, there is also that aspect to think about. What can we allow to be processed by a system that we don't necessarily fully understand? The way we have approached it so far is focus on things that the system can do immediately that are easy to understand. So one of them has been just the intermediation between the user and the analytics software that the investing copilot that we at Toggle have built really is. So when you have certain questions, can you rely on a language model to take what you would like to get done and interpret that for the machine to do it on your behalf? So almost like an analyst would. But those are, to an extent, very small applications of what the greater fear is, that this at some point becomes an investor, an advisor, a mentor, a tutor, and so on, which I think is quite a bit further off, even when you look at the letter that you were mentioning. I think a lot of it is about projecting the fear into the future versus the capabilities today. But given how fast it's moving, it's not unreasonable to have that discussion now, if that makes sense.
Is that, though, where Toggle is working towards this idea of basically being able to use AI to supplant analysis in a more meaningful way and other activities that we see on Wall Street?
I think ultimately the hope is that we can increasingly get in that direction. I think there's obviously a lot of ambivalence about it, particularly by those who are currently doing those jobs. Nonetheless, I would say that there are a lot of steps between where we are today and kind of that artificial general intelligence situation. The fear is that we will be unable to control it once it reaches that state, right? So if machines become so good that they start to surpass us in the ability to think creatively and so on, is that going to be too late to have this discussion because we'll have moved past the point where we can do much about this? I just worry sometimes that this fear will cripple the development in the short term that I think is genuinely actually helping us without necessarily jeopardizing the overall welfare of the human race, if you will.